Hi there. So I'm going to start at the beginning. We got into the coffee. We had the Dolce Gusto machine. Got on really well with it, to be fair. We had it about a year. Really liked the coffee, and so by the time we'd finished, we were going through about 80 quid's worth of pods a month, which is not the best. So decided to look into it, did a bit of research, and came up with the Rancilio Silvia, which is a bean to grind brew machine. You've obviously got to grind the beans, so we had to get the grinder as well. But all in all, really impressed. Really impressed. This is the new E machine, which is just a few. It turns itself off after half an hour to meet European legislation and all that. But anyway, it's not as fast as the Dolce Gusto, obviously, because that's just to stick a pod in and it spits it out. This machine, you've got to practice, you've got to work at it a bit, but the results are amazing. So I'm just going to run through a latte coffee. It's a single boiler machine. Once you've learned the techniques to using it, it's nice. It's nice. So anyway, let's give it a bash. We're going to start. I've switched it on. It's been on about a minute and a half. The light's just gone out, which means that the boiler inside is up to temperature, but the actual machine itself, it's all brass, the group head is still a bit cold. So we can speed all these things up. It says in the manual you've got to leave it for 15 minutes to warm up, which is nonsense. You can get it to warm up quicker by flushing some of the hot water through in the machine. But anyway, let's go for this latte coffee. So the machine's on, it's warmed up partially. I'm just now going to steam the milk first, because again they say to do the espresso first, but the quickest way to get yourself a latte is to do the milk, force a cool down of the machine. They call it temperature surfing on the net, but there you go. So let's go for it. Steam on. When this light goes out, that means the boiler's raised its temperature to the steam level. Again, we can speed that up by putting the jug under the steam nozzle and just lowering the water level in the boiler by losing a bit of water out of there. So if we just lose a tad of water and just wait a couple of seconds now, that will warm up and get us doing some coffee quick. So let's get some milk in the jug. My glass, which I have, is your standard kind of latte glass size. I've got a little, this is a 350 ounce, so 350 millilitre jug. So I fill it just to above the bottom of the spout, just down to there. If we just try this again now, just see if we get some. So we're nearly there on the steam again. Just give it a little pause. The light will go out in a minute when we get there. All the time this is happening, the group head is getting hot, so the machine itself is warming up to where it needs to be. I've got good steam coming out of there now, so I'm going to go for the milk. This will go out as I'm working, but just put the tip in just below the milk level, a bit of an angle on there. We'll get some swirl going on. Just fill in the jug, get the temperature up where we want it to be. The beauty of this is as well, you can adjust the steam pressure as you're doing your job just by adjusting the nozzle. So if it's a bit vigorous and you want to slow it down a bit, you want to change the foam in your cup, you can just adjust the pressure of this to where you want it. I mean, I think we're nearly there with that. That's nice and hot. We've got good foam in there. Bingo. So that's your milk is frothed up. A little tap, get rid of a few of them bubbles that are in there. Yeah, there we go. quick wipe out. And we'll get the grind going on here. Now, again, you can weigh your beans. I find, again, 9 ounces, geez, I say 7 ounces, 9 grams of beans is what we've got there, which is, bang on a little tap, get the tamper in there, a quick whizzle round, push, job done. So that's that side of things done. We're going to flick that off, and like I was saying about forcing the reduction in temperature of the boiler, if we just go for the water on, and then slowly let the steam out. You're forcing water into the boiler, which is cooling it down. Do that a couple of times, and now we have water coming out of the boiler rather than steam. So temperature's down on that. Just make sure we've not got steam coming out of here. So we've got nice water coming out the filter here. We'll buff that in there. We can use the warm water that we've got here to warm the glass up. Get the glass nice and warm so we've not got cold coffee going in. Again, the machine's not got a lot of clearance, but with your big glass, you can just drop it under at an angle, and away you go. Now I find, for one of these, I want that going to just the lip of the glass here. Got a lovely crema coming through on that. Just the right amount there. And there she is, look. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful that. Just nice. Give me milk a bit of a tap. Give it a swizz. And there we go. And there we have a beautiful latte. So clean up, pop that out, knock the coffee out, stick that on just a little rinse out of there. Just gets the shower screen clean, cleans the head out. We've got all this coffee and stuff. We've got a beautiful. And that is amazing. So finally we've got the latte coffee. I've got quite a bit of foam on that. You'd probably call that a cappuccino, maybe, I don't know. But it's very good.